Hello there, everyone. Good to be with you this week for Fueling Your Faith. Now, this week, lots of news, really, lots of things just to let you know, things that are going on, things that are changing, all that kind of stuff. It seems like every few weeks we have change, don't we? And I'm sure many of you listened to the plans that the government laid out yesterday for what would happen once the lockdown ceases on the 2nd of December, and the new tier system that was being introduced. Now, in some ways, it's very similar to the old tier system we had before. And what's really good about that, from I guess from a church, from a gathering perspective, is they've said, hey, worship, public worship, can continue across all three tiers. So again, we're back in that place that regardless of tier, unless we go into a full country lockdown or a local full lockdown, there we will be able to worship, which is really great. Really love that fact. And so we can crack on again with Hope Communities. They can start again. We can look at Sunday mornings and maybe getting a ticketed event in there as well. And best of all, perhaps, we can definitely go ahead with our proposals for carols in the car park, and everything that's going on there. So really pleased to hear about that. Obviously, there are implications for life groups still. The rule of 6 still applies. Some challenges there, some various things going on. But from a whole public worship gathering side of things, we're allowed to press on. So really delighted that that's the case, and looking forward to seeing so many of you. It was just a privilege to get to so many of the Hope Communities just before we went into this season, so to be able to see you then will be really good. Now, in terms of Christmas, you'll have heard on Sunday we are going for it. We are going for carols in the car park. That is just going to be cracking, and really looking forward to that. We can only fit so many cars in the car park. Okay, so the idea is this: that you will drive in, you'll book your slot, and you will need to book your slot because I think this is going to be quite popular, folks. You drive in with your family, and you'll park in your space there, and at that point you will be allowed to get out of your car, and we'll leave a space in between cars so that you can be socially distanced, all that kind of side of things, and you'll be able to sit in your car or out of your car depending upon whether it's raining or snowing. I've got this beautiful vision. I keep telling the team this. I've got this lovely vision of just carols being sung while a gentle flutter of snow falls across the car park. That's my heart. That's what I think. I'm not thinking about other things. So that's just going to be really great. We're going to have like the whole band on a stage. We're going to have the talk on a stage, and it will just be so much fun. We're really looking forward to that, and just being in that bigger group of people. It's going to be amazing. So do be praying into that, to be thinking about who you could tell about it. We know that Christmas is one of those ones where lots of people get together, lots of people love to sing some carols, and we think this is going to be one of those occasions. So that's going to be great. We've got 3, I need to look at the times because I'll forget. We've got 3 kind of sessions, if you like, 3 services on the 20th of December, one at 3:30, one at 5:30, one at 7:30. Okay, and you'll need to book your slot. Each one will be about an hour long. We're going to have Mark and Jackie and the RPA is going to be there, so you'll be able to buy a cup of coffee if you want as well. But it's just going to be a cracking time, singing some carols, worshipping God together, hearing about Jesus arriving. How much fun is that going to be? And then on Christmas Day, the 25th of December, I don't need to look that date up, we're going to have a meeting in the morning. Now that's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do that on Zoom. And so we'll have, we think that's the way we're going to go at the moment. Hopefully we can get that to work. But we'll have a pre-recorded service effectively that will play live on Zoom, if that makes sense. So you'll be able to see one another on Christmas morning. You'll be able to kind of chat with one another on Christmas morning, and then listen to the service. Again, we'll keep that nice and short because we know obviously we don't know what the rules over Christmas are at the moment in terms of who you can see and who you can't see. But I know this year, family, for those with family who want to see family, that's going to be really important to you. So recognise that. But at the same time, we want to keep Jesus at the front, at the top of that kind of whole deal on Christmas Day, and celebrate his birth together. So that's the kind of plans for Christmas, just to let you know that's coming up. What else we've got going? Oh, and special offering. Just want to tell you about the special offering. So special offering has been amazing. I'm always blessed by your generosity. I really am. And I know as elders, we share this together. We love seeing your generosity. It's incredible. And this has been no exception. We asked you for £50,000. We've got £65,000. Now, that's lovely. And what that has enabled us to do, it's enabled us to pay back Canterbury not only this kind of October's 25 grand that we were committed to paying, we've also paid back next May's 25k again. So we don't need to pay them any money until next October now. So we've just blessed them. We know that'll do them good. That'll help those guys as well. So really well done, church. Well done for that, and everything that's going on. We've paid back some additional interest and all sorts of things too in there, and paid off some of a private loan that we had to the church as well. So thank you so much. And where that gives us greater certainty in terms of cash flow, so that's enabled us also to make some decisions on other stuff, and hopefully we can get some kit that will enable and help with live streaming. With the live streaming, I know we've had some internet problems recently. We've been doing lots of work on that. Just credit to the team, to Matt and to Kylie and Ben and all the other guys for working so hard to work out what's going on there. We believe it is just a pure capacity issue in the cable outside in the road, so it's not to do with anything we're doing. It's to do with BT. We've logged it. We're shouting loud, saying, "Hey, give us our capacity," and looking at any other solutions we might do. So we're anticipating with maybe lockdown finishing as well, that might ease things a little bit. But do be praying into that one, because prayer is key there too. And then we're looking forward to being back together again, because I think there's something going on with regards to what God is doing with us, which is quite special. On Saturday as elders, we had our we have several vision kind of discussions a year as elders, and on Saturday we had one, and we're beginning to feel a stir there of something. So do be praying for us as elders. We'll give a lot more detail in January. A lot more detail of where it's going, but just to say, do be praying for us as elders, as an eldership team. That'll be really, really cool. And as we're in this season of sons and daughters, looking at this mini series, I think this is a really key time. So if you really want to fuel your faith and help here, I would just say, start asking God, what lies am I believing about myself that you, Father in heaven, don't believe about me? So, there are going to be things that you think, and you affect your behaviour, because our thinking affects our behaviour. What kind of stuff are you kind of carrying that are lies, that are not biblical, that are not what God says about you? What kind of lies do you think about? So I would just, if this week, just ask God, get some time with him, ask God, what are the lies and stuff he speaks to everyone, right? So if he speaks to you about this, he will speak to you about it if you ask him. And some of those lies, and write them down. Then start looking at the Bible. We're going to be looking at so many areas of identity in this coming kind of next few weeks up to Christmas. So just looking at identity, looking at who you are in Christ. And I guarantee there will be things that are exposed in your life which will change your thinking, because your identity is secure in Christ, and he says so many great things about that as royal sons and daughters. So look forward to that. That's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? You didn't expect homework off the back of this, honestly. But it will fuel your faith if you expose those lies and bring truth and right thinking in there. So that's it for this week. Bless you. Have an amazing week, and I really look forward to seeing so many of you really soon.